Yeah, we're yeah, we're live.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Frank.
How are you?
Did you already do the introductions?
No, ma'am. This is your stream. You do the introductions.
Not today. It's not today. I think it's your stream. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and you are watching the Brunswick WPBA Semi-Pro Tour. This is the Bristol Classic, hosted by Borderline Billiards. I do believe this is an A-side matchup between Veronique Menard and Kindra Prestegard, the current U.S. amateur champion. And of course, we've got Frank Maialetti, Frank the Tank, in the booth with us.
Yeah, I know Kendra pretty well. She plays pretty strong. Her husband, JD Prestegard, also plays a lot in the matchroom ranking events. So she travels around a lot and plays a lot of pool.
All right. I am not familiar, although I think I watched part of her U.S. amateur final. I don't think I watched the whole thing, so I didn't really realize that she had won it until Rachel Lang told me when this morning before she was getting ready to play her on the table 15 this morning. So noon round.
Okay.
So I wasn't really familiar, but I do remember seeing her play in the finals, but I wasn't sure if she had won or not. And Rachel let me know. All right, so it looks like she's won the lag, and she'll take the first break.
Q comes around the table. A little tough on a one ball, though.
Yeah, definitely awkward. And so we are using the Outsville template racks. The 9 is on the spot. This is an alternate break format. Race to 7.
Yeah, she can just bank this one and try to hold a cue ball behind the 6, I think. Yeah, didn't quite get to where she wanted it to be.
Veronique, I was watching a bit of her last match, just the tail end of it, and it was 6-6. And Veronique played one of the best safeties on the six that I had ever seen. It was game winning, and it did win her the match actually. Veronique is a big grinder, and one thing I know about Vero is that this woman can kick the balls. She kicks the balls like just amazing. You're never really quite safe with Veronique. She's a Jam Up sponsored player, but I don't know if she has many other sponsors, but she's like a 13-time national Canadian champion. I mean, she's phenomenal.
Yeah, she plays very strong. Did she play in the Canadian National Championships
She
that
did.
Joanne had? Yeah.
Yeah, she was there as well. Obviously, that was the Brittany Bryant show, but but Veronique she was present. She had good finishes. Not her typical finishes, I would say, but definitely good finishes. And I feel as though, did she get to one fight? No. Naomi got to two finals, right?
I know. Well, I know Brittany won all three of them, right?
She did.
And I think she played Joe and Joanne in two of them, right?
No, she did play Joanne, but she didn't play her in the finals.
I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, I think she played Naomi in the finals. She might have played Veronique in one of the finals.
I was too busy fixing the digital pool brackets too.
Yeah, you're welcome. I threw you under the bus on that one. I was like, just call Frank. Yeah, so, but I will say that Brittany's a force of her own, but Veronique is definitely a presence on the table. She is the #1 seed in this event.
Yeah, she's definitely a great player. I know Allison Fisher told me before that she plays very strong and that they've sparred a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm. They had a really great match in Louisville. And I can't remember if Veronique won or if it got right down to Hill. But it was a heater, and we were all sweating it. Everybody's all like quiet watching the match. It was really late on Saturday night, and I feel as though I think maybe Veronique did lose that match. I want to say that Allison did come out on top, but man, it was a Hill thriller, and Veronique definitely showed form. All right, so that was awkward. Maybe she was trying to take half a pocket with that 5-ball, but Kindra's going to come to the table with a good look and a good opportunity to take rack #1.
Lonnie, do we know the prize fund for this event?
Well, I know they decided to add 10,000. Shout out to Brunswick and Peach Hour. They ended up
That's
adding
pretty sweet.
10,000 instead of 5,000. That's why I'm a little upset that I had to forfeit out the tournament. I'm real mad about that when there's a good payout. But I don't know if she's posted the actual payouts yet. Let's roll up, see. Yes, they have posted them. All right, so 17th through 24th will be $150. 9th through 12th will be $500. 5th, 6th will be $1,500. So right now, both of these ladies, let's see, where are they at? They're in Final Four on the A side. Is that right? Final Four. So they're sitting at
Final
9
8
through
on the A
12.
side, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, Final Four matches, sorry.
Okay.
So I think they're sitting at 9th through 12th right now. 5th, 6th is $1,500. 3rd is $2,400, and first place will be $3,500.
Nice.
Second place will be $29,000. So, really nice payout, and the ability to pay so low into the field is pretty awesome.
No auction for this, correct?
No auction.
Okay.
When you're sanctioned by a professional event, they're not going to do the auction.
Okay.
Although that would have been fun.
Yeah, that's a little underground one. All right, Vero's going to play the 8 to the
All
corner. She
right.
got the 9 just waiting for her.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I feel pretty bad because Kindra totally overcut the 5 ball and let Veronique back to the table. I didn't expect that from her, but it may take her just a second maybe to settle in. All right, well done. Veronique takes rack number 1. So I have this funny story
What you got?
about Veronique. We're at a WPBA event. She's really flustered, and she can't. She's French Canadian, so her accent, gives her problems with certain words, whatever. And she comes out and she's like, "Oh, I don't know what's wrong." And we're like, what's going on, Vero? And she's like, "I just can't focus." And we all just lose it. We're like, "What?" And she's like, "I can't focus." And we're like, "Focus?" And she's like, "Yeah, focus." And we were just dying. It was so great. And so, if you say it in the French Canadian way, you're not really swearing.
Yeah.
Like, you use your best French accent. But it
When
was fantastic.
when we were in New York last year for the Racks event, I didn't even realize it. I guess she got me mistaken with the bartender, Tom,
Oh.
and she called me Tom the entire weekend until Sunday. When Allison said, "No, that's Frank," she
Uh,
looked at me, she goes, "I've been calling you the wrong name for 3 days." She goes, "You didn't correct me?" I said, I'll be honest with you." I said, "Your accent came through a little tough." It never even crossed my mind.
yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? Like, but she's got the best laugh on tour. Like when Vero's having a good time, everyone in the room will know it because she has a fantastic laugh. All right, so she cuts
That
the
square,
one
nice
into the
shot.
side. Well played. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a real good look at the 2. She could see it. And I guess she could technically go offensive at this. It's early in the match. She could swing for the fences. She'll
Yeah, I like the
probably.
offensive shot, especially with the 6 and a 9 being tied up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got Ashley Benoit on the other stream table.
Yeah, she's gonna be in a grinder there with Keeney. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind seeing that action match.
Yeah, I don't know too much about. I mean, I've heard of Keeney, but I don't know too much about her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nicole's a fantastic player, and she occasionally shows up to play in the WPBA stuff. Like she'll come to Colorado because that's her home state, and that she can come home and visit her family. But she doesn't really put, she toured for a while, but I don't know that she cares much about it. She's a very successful business woman, and she's just got other things. But she loves to gamble. She loves to have a good time at that. All right, so ball in hand to Veronique with a 2-9
Oh, look at this
combination.
2-9 sitting there. Yeah.
Yeah, just lined right up for her. And with ball in hand, right, she can just make it any way she wants. I will say this, that as competitive as Veronique is, she's also a wonderful human. All right,
Great
taking
shot.
rack
Yeah, she's
two.
a very nice woman. She's always every time I've
She
been around her, she's
smiles.
always smiles, saying hi. Yeah.
Yeah, she's smiley. Like
And
I said.
she thanked me the last time I saw her. She thanked me for everything I do. I said, "I'm just here to help. There's not a lot that I do."
Yeah, she's the best at that. She's very supportive and she's so thankful for the growth in women's pool, no matter who's helping or trying to improve it. She's so very grateful for it, for all these opportunities that we now have that we haven't had in a very long time. I mean, not had this type of opportunities for a very long time. So, guys, I do want to say that anyone that's out there, if you're watching and you're a fan of Kindra or even Veronique, please take just a second to share the stream out to all your social media accounts. And I know some of these ladies, I'm not going to have access to the groups from their area. So if you are from the area and could share it to your social groups, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, make sure you tag them too. I
Yeah.
know a lot of these players love being tagged in these matches. They like We're not saying this in a bad way, but they like the exposure. They like being seen.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're out there working it, and some of these ladies are either trying to grow or have, good followings. And so we'd like to make sure those people are aware that they're competing on stream at the moment.
All right, one goes into the corner. She has the 2 on the side. Would you say that based on where we're at right now in the event, Vero is the favorite from this point?
I would say that, but I would also say that there's a couple other threats still in the room. You've got Caroline Powell, Ashley, Nicole are battling it out.
Rachel Walters is playing pretty
Rachel
well.
Walters is playing well. Bethany Sykes is playing well. So is Christy Norris. She just took a Hill thriller against Emily Duddy. So lots of action still happening in the room. Lots of great players still available. And I would say it's up for grabs. Although Veronique, in my personal opinion, is probably favored.
Yeah, I think she's the most seasoned player of everybody left.
Yeah, her and Caroline could be quite treacherous.
Yeah.
Both of them have a lot of seasoning, but Veronique has a little bit more world seasoning on a world level. She's played in quite a few world championships. She's represented Canada in many times, alongside Brittany Bryant.
But
So
Caroline Powell is a former WPBA tour champion, correct?
I don't know if Caroline's ever won a WPBA event, but she was a top American for a few years.
Okay, maybe
So,
that's what it was. I remember
yeah.
hearing her name as number 1 on something on the
Yeah,
leaderboards.
she was definitely the number 1 ranked American for a little while. She took that spot from Jennifer Beretta, actually.
I always call her Giggles because every time I see her, she's always smiling and giggling.
Yeah, Caroline's phenomenal.
One of the sweetest people I've ever met.
For sure.
Besides you, of course, Lonnie.
I am not sweet, Frank, and we both know it. I mean, I love pool, but I'm not sweet.
Dog's down there howling. I think she found some action. Oh, a little bit opposite.
She went to the outside, yeah. I think she just decided not to bother with the 9 and come around it. Playing it with the inside, if she'd have cut it, you know what I mean? She could have possibly come back into it.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to coming around it. Not really supposed to cross that line, but if you're comfortable and you're feeling good that day, why not,
All right, Vero's trying to take a quick 3-0 lead here in this matchup.
Yeah, and the longer she plays today, the tougher she's going to get. She is definitely one of those players that you leave her on the table long enough, you're going to be sorry. Probably my most memorable Hill thriller match that I didn't win was against Veronique in Iowa a couple years ago. But I was just really proud of myself that we got to that point, and then she broke and ran on the hill, so wasn't much I could do.
Yeah, we got a 73 right now watching, which is not a lot for this time of the day. So guys, do me a favor real quick. Just shoot this over to your socials. Like, share, subscribe. Tag the players. Also throw a hashtag up there. Hashtag WPBA semi-pro. Let's get some people seeing some great pool action here.
All right, so she does take it. Rack number 3, 3-0 over the U.S. Amateur Champion, Prestegard. All right, guys, we're going to real quick say thank you to our sponsors for this event. And the break up 3-0 and breaking.
All right, Vero 2 down on the break. A little bit of a tough angle on the 2 ball. I would expect her maybe to play a little bit of a safe here, maybe coming off the edge of the 2, coming at about 2 rails, trying to get behind that 9-3. Or is she just going to
Yeah, she went all
backwards
in on
bank
it.
and just run out?
I think she figured the risk was worth the reward kind of thing. But she ended up overstriking the cue ball, so she doesn't quite get where I think she thought she was going to there. Now we'll probably see a safety. I don't know if she got enough pace on that. Maybe.
Yeah.
She might have. But even still, the kick on this, it lends itself to a safety.
Yeah, I mean, Kindra's kicking into wide open space there, so if she doesn't get behind a ball, Vero's going to have something to shoot at. Got a nice long view here of the 3rd floor of Borderline Billiards.
Yeah, there's a good look here. I'm going to go down there and be like, get your pool stick cases off my banner.
Yeah, right. Your stuff.
Move your stuff. There's not a lot of places to put your stuff here, so with both sides being used and the table seating, so yeah, it's fine. I'm not mad about it or anything. I do want to say thank you to everyone that is tuning in. And for those of you guys who are watching the WPBA Billiards, if you could, inside the link, the description to this video, there is a link to Borderline Billiards YouTube channel. We are trying to help Janet build her Borderline page. So if you could take a second to subscribe to that channel, we'd really appreciate it. It's totally free, doesn't cost you any money. And if you're not already a subscriber to WPBA, please make sure you do that as well. All right, so long, but possible. Oh. You think she's got the 4 here?
I do, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, from this angle, she should be able to have it. She's going to play it probably off the point. Like maybe just cheating it a little bit. A little bit of
she
inside
didn't take
English,
much.
try to come back up.
She didn't take much time on it, so yeah, well done. She had all of it. That was great.
Yeah,
That little bump off the point worked out favorably.
absolutely. Also, guys, remember too, if you go to thedigitalpool.com, go to the tournaments tab, click on this event. Any of these matches you can watch. There is a small fee to watching the matches, and that fee does go to Borderline Billiards. It helps Janet Atwell and the staff here to be able to produce a nice stream for you. It helps, basically, you're supporting a small business. So if you are inclined to do so and want to help out, you can always buy the pay-per-view. And if you also want to donate to the WPBA's YouTube page, you can do that too. That also, same thing, helps the WPBA maintain free streams.
It's tough action. And we do try to continue to bring it to everyone free of charge. So the donations are super helpful and super important. Without those, we wouldn't have upgraded to the level that we're at this point. But we know there's further to go, so we could really use it. But appreciate that shout out, Frank. Right.
Everybody wants to say there's free streams out there, and there are. But I've been traveling the country and the world the past couple of years, and streams, while the streams go out free to everybody, it does require equipment cost and things like that. And sometimes the crowd helping out can just really, really make a big difference for a great stream. And of course, you get to hear Lonnie.
Oh, 4-0. Veronique making quick work so far. Kindra really needs to get something started here.
Yeah, it's tough when you get one shot of rack. You gotta really make it count. Lonnie, tell me about this ice cream place that's across the street. A couple of the girls messaged me about it. I consider myself an ice cream connoisseur.
Yeah, so this place is awesome. Uh, and they are also actually a sponsor of the stream, but and of the event. They have the best, like all the snacks, like the fudges and like this, they're like raspberry things and chocolates and peanut butters and
I'm doing my Homer
yeah,
Simpson drool face right
yeah,
now.
you're gonna be in trouble when you come. When you get here, you're gonna be, yeah, it's called the Southern Churn, actually. It's on the stream right now. They make wonderful ice cream. They make wonderful snacks. But none of it's good for you. Not a single bit of it.
I don't know if that can agree with no ice cream is good for you. I've never met
it's
anybody that was eating ice cream that was upset.
right. It's not good for you. All
Zero
right.
with a wide open table here. This
Yeah.
could be big trouble for Kindra.
Yeah, she gets good on this too. All she has to do is just draw it back a bit. And the 4 is on the right side of the table by the side pocket there. So if she just, is she going forward? She's going forward. Veronique's feeling good right now. You can just tell in the way she's striking the ball.
Yeah, she's going to play the natural angle, I think, on this 3 ball.
She may have to stun it over and back out to
Could
get
be
it
right
to the
also,
side
yeah.
pocket. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely gonna have to. If she tracks it forward and around, she's gonna come up on the high side of it. So she needs to just stun it over, back across, kind of where she was standing at the end of the table.
Yeah, she's going to stun it out, like you said. She's on point right now, Lonnie.
I'm telling you, Veronique's treacherous when she's feeling good. She's got when her confidence level is high and she just feels like she's coming through the ball nicely, she's a definite threat. Perfectly land. I mean, this is a perfect position. She plays this 5, comes across to the right long rail. The only thing here is that falling straight could be real bad on this shot. I don't know if she'll try to just pinch draw it and take the steeper cut on the 6th. I don't know.
Could she? Yeah, I mean, could she punch it over, playing the 5 in the corner?
Well, she can definitely play the 5 and come across.
Yeah.
But what I mean by getting to the right long rail, if she falls straight in, I guess if she falls straight in, as long as she's closer to it, she can just draw out of it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just a more natural shot for sure.
Yeah.
But
And I mean, she's feeling her stroke right now.
Yeah, she's playing good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See ball, make ball.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. All right, guys. So just a little score update. Ashley Benoit is currently up 2-0 over Nicole Keeney, but Nicole is at the table shooting the 7. All right, she tries to go 2 rails to the 8 and comes up a little flat on it. It's long, but should be all right. All right, here we go. Veronique draws it back behind the 8. It's a good look at the small angle that she has on the 7. And she's close to the rails, so I think she's just checking to see if she just rolls this in, what type of angle she has. Yeah.
Yeah, I like her style of play right now. She's not trying to do anything outrageous. She's just, I jokingly said see ball, make ball, but it's actually what she's doing. She
That's it.
sees the ball, she's just making it and just accepting what the table's giving her.
Yeah, she's absolutely in a sweet spot right now. Right. Oh, I think I jinxed her. That's not real.
Jeez, Lonnie.
I know. It's not real, though. I might have spoken too soon, but it's just not real. Kindra needs to really take advantage of this opportunity. She's got to get herself on the board.
Yeah, she's got to, just for her own confidence level.
Absolutely.
So what do we have? We have one more A-side matchup tonight, and we'll get down to the hot seat for tomorrow.
Yeah, actually, there is a 6:30 match. Yeah, there is a 6:30 match.
Just got done texting with Jacob Mast. The young Sophia Mast is going to come to the Pennsylvania State Women's Championship.
Yay!
We like when Sophia's in town. I like watching her play. The West Coast has Savannah, the East Coast has Sophia. It's kind of like a, battle of the sides. And Kindra's going to play this right in the side pocket, looks like. Ada was telling us earlier that the side pockets are tough on these tables. What do you think, Lonnie?
I don't think so, no.
No? Okay.
No, I think the
That was a very big sigh you just gave.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of doing 2 things right now.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, you know how that goes. So I don't think that the side pockets are that tough. I think that the cloth is new. It's starting to settle now. I think when Ada was playing, it was a little slidey. But as far as like hitting them, I don't know. I didn't feel like they were any different than any other side pocket.
No.
But I don't know, because if I had to draw a ball today, you might as well forget it.
Yeah.
Like I was on a struggle bus, having to put any kind of
Sometimes you get them days, you just want to use the rubber end of the cue because the front end doesn't work.
No, I just want to be able to turn to the right. With whatever I did in my sleep last night, I pinched my neck, a muscle in my, or nerve or a muscle or something in my neck. And if I had to put any kind of stroke on anything, and that included the break, I would get a shooting pain up the backside of my neck. And I ended up forfeiting.
They need that Mr. Miyagi massage.
Yeah, I just
rubs the hands together.
It's just not worth it for me. You know what I mean? I hate to say that, but as mad as I am about it, I've never forfeited a tournament in my life. But
yeah, but it's due to injury, though. It's not like you were forfeiting because you were being a nit.
Yeah, I'm not a nit. I just don't want to cry, and it hurts.
Yeah, totally understandable.
I was like,
I don't think anybody's ever questioned your integrity.
Worst hotel pillows ever, my husband says.
Yeah.
And even laughing right there, I laughed and jerked my shoulders up, and as soon as I did it, it shot a pain through the back of my neck.
Oof.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, man, I had a stretch of about 3 months and Brianna Miller and Sandy Chang, every hotel I stayed at, I had a horror story. Like at one point, I just told them, I said, "Do me a favor, start booking hotels for me." 'Cause I don't know where to pick any of the good ones.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I normally don't have any troubles at all. I don't know if I slept in a ball or a bunch or what I did, but I'm usually like a warrior sleeper. I mean, I flop around. I have no troubles whatsoever. So when I woke up this morning and couldn't turn to the right, I was a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little confused, and I thought I was gonna just. I was like, no, it'll go away, because you know how things happen. You
Yeah.
you spend the day you stretching over the table, you get fine. Yeah, that didn't work out. It got worse.
My wife is such a heavy sleeper. She could sleep through the apocalypse,
Me
man.
too. Me and Mindy could probably sleep through tornadoes.
Absolutely.
All right, so all right, back to the match. Who cares about me? I'm not even relevant at this point. All right. Oh, yeah, this was another one of those situations that did not do me justice. I don't mind normally shooting over a ball,
Yeah.
but today it was like the devil.
Well, where the 6 is in comparison to this 5 ball, she doesn't have to do a lot of cue ball moving, so she can just make the ball
Yeah,
and doesn't,
absolutely.
just has to take the right approach.
Oh, she's elevating. She's trying. This is such an awkward position, and these
Yeah.
pockets, even though they're not really, I mean, I think they're like 4 1/4. They're not super tight. They will accept the ball in a roll stroke, but when you gotta really jam at it, you really risk missing the balls.
How'd she play that one, though? She played
She,
that one real good.
she played it so good. Like I'm channeling my inner Vero right now.
I think I might have to take a lesson from Vero.
I'm telling you, she's steady Eddie. That's it. She's one of those players that's just super steady, very consistent, has a lot of belief in her talent, which is amazing. And she just gets to work. She stays on the good side of the ball often. She has all the little tools. She plays really good safeties. All right, so I think the cue ball's fallen where she can really just kind of bridge her arm in between the 8-9 and comfortably.
Yeah.
She should be okay.
Do you like the 2 rail out here, or do you like just kind of stunning it 1 rail down?
It definitely depends on the day, but
Yeah.
Vero's striking the ball really well right now. But so she may opt just to make the ball and accept the longer shot on the 8 ball. I mean, if she just stays on the right side of the table, she's got at least a decent swing at it.
Yeah. She looks like she might be going into a little bit of a punch stroke here.
All right. All right, so these last few racks, Veronique's made mistakes late in the rack to allow Kindra to stay relevant in the match. I imagine Veronique will try to fix that here coming up. I mean, what do you do, though? You make all the good shots and you get down to the end of the rack and you're just a little awkward. And it does have a tendency to play tricks on your brain.
Yeah, it's tough to stay in line the whole time.
Yeah.
As a person who gets out of line a lot, trust me, I know how tough it is to stay in line.
Yeah, I mean, I feel all of that.
She's got a couple options here. I mean, she can play she can play the 7 up to the top left and kind of just pull the cue ball back. She can also play it in the side pocket using the top rail and the right side rail to slow the cue down to get back for the 8.
I'm a weirdo. I prefer this shot on the side.
Me too, actually, because I like coming off the second rail and slowing the cue down.
Yeah, because then you don't have to worry about decelerating or stunning. You can just make the ball. And I think, I mean, for my preference, I think she made the right choice. She just missed the ball.
She got good on the 8. Exactly. If she makes the ball, she's good. She's out from there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so although this is kind of a similar shot, just a little more distance between the 7 and the cue ball. Um, and here she can play this with, I think, just a high ball. And if she wants to, maybe a tip of left.
Yeah, you see her pointing to that left side rail, kind
Yeah.
of where she wants to be.
And I think playing it with the tip of left is a little less dangerous than playing it with right hand spin and trying to come to the right side of the table. So I like this choice. And if you do end up putting a little more spin on than you intended, well, other than you can't miss the ball, the cue
Look at
ball
the
will do
distance.
just that right there. Yeah. Yeah, she left this one. This is a tester.
Lonnie, how do you feel about, so you have some players like, all right, so we'll take Vero, for example. Right before the shot, she walked over and she kind of touched the spot where she wants to be. And then you have some players that just kind of look at that spot. How do you feel? Like, are you a go over and look at the spot type of player, or are you kind of like where you like touch it and visualize it in your head?
So I have actually started more recently kind of touching it with my cue,
Okay.
the area that I would like to be in. Just because when I'm struggling, like today, for example, I just try to give myself something visual to look at. And it gives
Yep.
me something more than just a wide open space. Because I feel like when you just walk behind it and you don't actually like find a spot.
Yeah, giving yourself like a focal point.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so Vero's going to have the 7. She'll play it up into the corner. She's going to come down just one rail trying to get on that 8 ball. I expect her to probably get to the left side of the 9 ball just because the cue ball is going to go away from the 7 a little bit. Yep, she's going to have a little speed control issue here, though. She should be all right. Look for Vero to maybe, if she doesn't play at pocket speed, look for her to go with the cue ball, or I'm sorry, go with the 8 ball, meaning letting the cue ball go around the table. The tangent line, though, is towards the center pocket, so she's going to have to manipulate it just a little bit if she decides to really go with the grain and let the cue ball float. So we'll see how she plays the shot here. She might be trying to punch it past the side pocket. And she does. Comes out 2. Want to catch that 3rd rail and play that 9 right into the same pocket. That's a good shot.
Yeah, I mean, a little steeper than she probably would have liked, but I think she'll take it.
Do you know what kind of cue she plays with? Looks like a Predator.
That would be my guess, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually don't even have the bio sheets up next to me right now. I do have bios on the ladies that are WPBA players, so. All right, Veronique extending that lead 5-1 over Kindra. This is a race to 7. Let's kind of check out while she's getting ready to rack that. We'll look at what's going on around the room. So Ashley Benoit is up 2-1 over Nicole Keeney. Caroline Powell is down currently. Rachel Walters is playing pretty good today, 4-1 over the Kapow. Christy Norris 3-0 over Sykes. Tracy Hardy or Hartle, I can't tell on this. I think it's Hardy, is up 4-1 over Rachel the Rhinestone Lang, and Emily Duddy is 4-2 over Casey Cork, and Giovanna Napolitano. I don't know how to say her name right. Thank you. 2-1 over Kim Hausman. So those are the matches that are going on around the room. Lots of action here. Still lots of great action to be had on the day.
Giovanna's out of upstate New York. She's actually a good friend of me and my wife's.
Oh, she's so nice.
Yeah, very sweet girl.
I think she felt bad for me. I was like, look, girl, just mark it. And then I thought, well, maybe don't mark it. Let's go find out what Dean wants us to do.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry. I want to give you my best game. I want to give you, you know what I mean? I don't want to be in, and I don't feel it's fair to her either that, you know, to anyone. I mean, granted, she's going to win anyway, whether I stick it out or, you know.
Yeah.
Especially
she's an understanding girl. They're very sweet.
Yeah, she's nice. She was really nice. That's the first time I've ever met her, but she was really nice. I would have loved to have played her in a better situation.
Well, hopefully you'll see her in some more events, and maybe she'll get herself into one of the WPBA matches. Maybe one day we'll get you out to Philly.
Yeah, I wanted to come down for your Pennsylvania tournament, but you know what? I mean, I'll probably just remote it and talk about it instead.
No problem.
I'll probably just do that, Frank.
You have your own section of my stream. Actually, I have all of your logos and stuff
Aw.
in this section over there.
Well, I really enjoyed myself last year when I got to do the finals match with Ashley and Karen.
Yeah, it was a great match.
It was a great match. I was really happy for Ashley.
Yeah, I think Karen's playing again, coming back again this year.
Awesome.
I know she just had some back surgery, so she's recovering a little bit, but we weren't able to make it happen. But we were going to try to get Allison and Karen to play an exhibition match.
Oh, how
We were-
fun.
Yeah, we were going to call it one more time, and unfortunately,
The
things
last
happened.
battle.
Yeah, I mean that's some of my favorite matches. That's how I got interested in pool, was watching ESPN on Sundays. In the 90s and 2000s, Allison versus Karen and Allison versus Jeanette, Awa, just some of the great players.
Yeah, I was always intrigued by Allison, but I actually didn't enjoy, and I don't mean this in a bad way. Karen's pace of play was not my favorite.
Yeah,
And so although she was phenomenal, I got nothing against her talent, that's for sure. Wow, what a good
great
shot.
shot.
Nothing against Karen Core's talent. I mean, I don't have any business saying nothing about Karen Core's talent. But yeah, her style of play and her pace of play was just not my favorite. So I didn't watch a lot of Karen's matches.
I was lucky enough growing up that Karen lived in my area. She was in Treelhouse, Pennsylvania, which was only about 10 minutes down the road. And every Sunday, so when I say every Sunday, it was on ESPN, but every Sunday, because they shot it, I mean, they recorded it weeks ahead of time. When you can go to Fusco's Pool Hall on Sunday mornings, and Karen had her own table there. That's where she would practice at.
Oh,
And
cool.
after her practice session, you could go up to her and ask her, like, hey, would you mind playing? And I used to play racks with her, and I mean, she would destroy me. I was about 13, 14, but
Right, yeah.
it was fun watching.
Karen's amazing and she's actually very nice.
A great person. Yeah.
Yeah, she's super nice. But like I said, I just I don't know what it was. I don't know.
You can say it. She's a little slow.
Yeah, no, I don't even know that it was necessarily that, because if they made it to ESPN, they were on a shot clock.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. But I never really got invested, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think she's a fabulous player, and she's earned all of her accolades, every single one of them.
She's definitely on a Mount Rushmore ladies pool.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's just solid. But Allie's my girl, and if you have to ask me, when I was young growing up, she was the one that we were watching.
Yeah. Did you see the interview I did with her?
Yeah, I watched part of it. I didn't get
Yeah.
through the whole thing because I think I was working, and so I started to watch it, and people come in. But Allison's she's great. She's easy to chat with. I mean, she's so witty. Yeah, it was a good interview.
My favorite part of the trip, I love Allison, but my favorite part of the trip was hanging out with her mom.
Yeah, Christine's the best. She's got her own fan club,
Oh, yeah.
and rightly so. She's fun. I'm so
Oh,
happy
dear.
for them that she's here with Allison.
Yeah, she had a great time with us. Oh,
All
she
right.
moves the 9.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
All right, so now this is tough. I feel as though she's quite straight on this ball. Such a tester.
Yeah, she could possibly cheat the pocket, but it's going to be tough, like you're saying.
Yeah, these tables, they're not real giving. She may have just enough angle to the right that she could maybe slide draw it past the
Yeah.
6 to at least get herself in the window of the 5. Otherwise, I would probably say to cross over it, bank it to the short rail, and bring the cue back down table.
I don't know, man. She got down on that draw real. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's going for it.
she's
I
going.
like it.
She's gonna have to get into it. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, she was straighter than I thought.
Yeah. This is a speed control shot here, folks. These are the shots when you practice. These are the ones you need to practice the most. Knowing your personal speed is what I call it. When you have in your head, all right, I got to hit this at a 4 or a 5 pace, knowing that your pressure and how much you can hit the ball really helps out. Look at that thin shot. That's beautiful.
Well done.
I don't think I could hit a ball that thin. At
Just
least
to
not to
wiggle
play
it.
the safe. I could hit them thin to make them, but I can't hit them thin to play safe like that. I don't practice enough.
Yeah, just to wiggle it.
All right, so what's Kindra going to come up with here? So she's going to try the same shot, maybe thin it and come back up the table.
No, I think
A little bit
wow.
more pressure. Oh, man. So close.
Man, good touch just to get it there, really. Really good touch.
All right, Veronique is in a very good spot here to get out and get herself onto the hill. Just waiting for Nicole Keeney to shoot her shot.
Nicole's she's a little awkward on her balls against Ashley right now. She's got a 6 ball that I don't know that it goes past the 7 ball. She made a good shot on the 5 to get there. She may opt to play the safety, which Nicole is also a really big one pocket aficionado, kind of like
Oh, don't tell Ashley Benoit that.
Oh, I'm telling you, I think they should play.
I'm in for it. I'm just saying that as of right now, they'll be here all night.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying that I think it would be an awesome match. Like, I need to try to get them on, do a little action match. Maybe I can get them both to rail yard. We can do something fun.
Let's do it.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, I'm definitely in for
Have
that.
a ladies one pocket match? Because I think both of them would be down for it.
I'll tell you, Rachel Walters is a one pocket player too. She's going to be in that
Rachel's
mix.
on the hill right now over Kapow, 6-1.
Yeah, that's a surprising
But
score.
I'm going to tell you, yeah, it is a surprising score, but I will tell you this. Rachel is striking the ball so well today. I made mistakes, but she still just played excellent. I'm not saying that I would have won, but she was playing so well.
Yeah, I think she had 2 breaking runs on you, right?
Yeah, she had 2 breaking runs.
Yeah.
Super good. I am not mad
Vera
about
about
it.
to get herself onto the hill here at 6-1.
6-1? 6-2.
6-2, sorry.
Yeah. 6-2. I don't know. Kindra's... Oh, they're still at it. I wasn't sure. She went to go take a break.
All right, we got 122 on the stream on Saturday afternoon, right before dinner time.
I'll do a little update on some of the scores that are happening around the room, which you guys just heard us talking about Rachel Walters. So it's a pretty commanding lead over Caroline, 6-1. Christy Norris is up 3-1 over Bethany Sykes. Ashley's up 3-1 over Keeney at the moment. And Tracy Hardy's up 4-2 over the Rhinestone. And Duddy's taking a solid lead over Casey Cork, 5-2. Giovanna's up 3-1 over Kim Hausman. So good stuff still happening around the room. Couple more rounds still to go today. All right, Kindra Prestegard to break. Natalie is in the chat. Natalie is Veronique's road buddy and partner and friend, and she's also here at this event. But she said one more time, like, if you know these ladies, they come dancing into the rooms all the time, going, one more time. Jordan did not come to this event. I'm not exactly sure of the story, or she had something else going on this weekend, but we miss her. There was a question in the chat about Jordan Helfrey. I like Jordan. She's such a good girl.
Yeah, very nice young lady.
She is. She got good people around her, too.
I think her birthday was like a week ago. I
Mm-hmm.
remember sending her a birthday wish.
All right, so pretty steep on this one. The 2's covered up a little bit by the 6. Oh, she wants it to slow down.
Slow it down a little bit.
I think I don't know. Is she all right? She's sneaking up on it.
No, I think she got a little past where she got past center. Yeah.
Yeah, she's on the wrong side of it. She can't see it. She might have a good kick safety though. Maybe let thin the edge of that too and get the cue ball to come around for the on the right side of the 7. She's pretty good at these little niche shots. All right, she's going. She's swerving around it.
I'm liking it. That's it. Highlight reel. Kindra's got a lot of work to do here on this rack.
Yeah, I think in this moment, she can relax a little bit and just kind of wait for it. No need to force things. She's got a couple more breaks, no matter what the situation.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, nice little stroke shot there. She wants the cue to come off the rail, though. And she's landed kind of what I call a tweener shot. She can draw it back, and to be fair, even if she does draw it back, getting to the 6 is tough. If she plays it steeper like she's looking at, she's going to have to play a great shot and a good positional shot. No, get a bump. Get a bump.
Don't freeze.
I'm like, get a bump. All right, let's see what Kindra comes up with. There's good safety options here, though. She doesn't have to go all in on the offense.
No, she doesn't. She can thin the ball. A couple options. She can thin the ball, try to leave the cue up behind the 8, leave the 5 down on the rail. She can thin the 5 to the left side, letting the cue ball come down using the 7 to 9 as a little hiding spot.
Absolutely. And she's looking it out. She's thinking about it. What do I do? I like thinning it and coming under the 7-9 just because she's got a couple balls to block. Just personal preference, though. Doesn't mean I'm right.
Yeah.
I just like to talk about pool. Doesn't mean I can play any.
That's how I feel.
At this point, I'm not sure I play pool anymore.
I've fully committed to being the commentator of the pool matches instead of the player.
Oh,
great shot.
Yeah, great shot.
A little unlucky with the 7, but
she's just really trying to force these outs because she's behind the ball. You know what I mean? And I just it always makes me nervous when you get to that point in the matches when you're just trying to make magic. This is okay, though, because if she comes through this ball with a nice smooth stroke, she can pocket this 6 in the top left corner pocket and come back across for that 7. It's a really good, it's decent opportunity. She's got to make one more really good shot. All right, so she got away with that one because she definitely underhit that ball.
Yeah, she did.
Sorry, keep popping my microphone into stuff. All right, so I think Rachel Walters has defeated Caroline Powell. I don't see anybody down there anymore looking out my window. And Caroline's still standing there.
I think Vero's going to come 2 rails. Makes contact on the 6.
All right, Rachel Walters did defeat Caroline 7-1. Congratulations to Rachel. Good match.
All right, out to the 7-9. She's doesn't have too much, even with a safe option. There's not too much. All right, let's see. 7 is going to thin it, just kind of bring the cue up. All right, leaves a little bit of a tough shot for Vero.
Yeah, I think Ashley and Nicole are in a battle on the other channel. You're right, Patricia. I think the score is 3-2 in Benoit's favor. All right. Cole's back at the table, so they're battling it out. Well, speaking of, there she is.
All right, Vero's going full send here on this 7 ball. Beautiful shot.
She
He's going
needs
to
to
sit
get a
on the
bump.
8.
Bump.
She got a pretty good kiss out of it.
Steep, but makeable, I do believe. She's got space between the cue and the 8 ball. So she should be able to control the situation. Although it's she's cutting it thin.
Lonnie, you letting this cue ball go a couple rails?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm
Full
thinking
send.
so.
Full send. I think if you try to hold a cue ball, you take too much risk of missing the ball.
Yeah. Missed it.
Oh boy. Veronique struggling to close it out. All right, Kindra's got a great look. Take these 2 balls to get another rack back from Veronique.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
She hit it maybe a little bit of a harder pace than she needed to, but she got the rock to stop where she needed it to be.
Mm-hmm. That's a tough shot. I don't care what anybody says when
No,
you're behind the 8 ball. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's all these factors involved. Kendra's not used to playing someone like Veronique. And I don't care what kind of pressure you put on yourself. It's just a different kind of pressure. And she's way behind in the match. And Vero's on the hill. Oh, Lord.
Vero right back.
I did not expect Veronique to miss that. Not that it was super easy, but she could, completely release on her stroke. She didn't have to try to hold it or baby it. She could just really make the ball. But I think she got a little jammy. She, last minute got really quick in her follow through.
Yeah, so where's Kindra going to go with this cue ball, though? Is she going to try to go around the 9?
Yeah, she's going to just go around it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at 6-3 here in a second.
All right, well done. Kindra takes another rack. The score is 6-3. We'll just pop in and see while Veronique's racking what some of the other scores are. Like I said, Rachel Walters did defeat Caroline Powell, so she's guaranteed 5th, 6th in this event at the moment, and looking really good going forward. Ashley Benoit and Nicole Keeney are currently tied at 3s. Bethany Sykes and Christy Norris are also at 3s. Rachel Lang and Tracy Hardy. Rachel's come back in that match. The score is 4-4. And Giovanna's taken a pretty steady lead over Kim Hausman, 4-1. Looks like the East Coast is making a statement in this event.
Yeah, we got some good ladies out here.
Yeah, but I will say, and I don't mean no disrespect, but there's a lot of big tables on the East Coast.
There is. We have a lot of tables.
Yeah, there are a lot of places to play, a lot of solid equipment available to those ladies, and tournaments. Where I do have to say to the girls in the middle of the country,
Yeah, the opportunities aren't as plentiful as they
there's
are
none.
out this way.
There's none. There's hardly any tournaments at all for big tables. So
I mean, if you take where I'm at in Philadelphia, centralized on a 2-hour drive north, south, or east, I can be in New York, Virginia, Boston, or Pittsburgh.
there you go.
Yeah. Well, maybe a little bit longer than 2 hours for Pittsburgh, but you know, that they call it the DMV area, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. They have a ton of tournaments down there. In Philadelphia, I mean, we have Bluegrass Billiards with 50 tables. So there's not a shortage of pool tables in the area.
You can see Veronique while Kendra's taking her break, practicing that shot, smoothing it out. Yeah, she knows that was a big swing and big miss for her.
Yeah, she's got a couple chances at it though now. Just score 6-3, so she's got at least 3 more chances.
Yeah, she's got a few more breaks.
All right, so we know Rachel Walters is in the top 4 now on the A side. She's going to get the winner of Bethany Sykes and Christy Norris. I know Rachel and Bethany are actually very good friends.
Yes.
So, you know, the old adage, if you come to a tournament, you got to play your friend. It is what it is. And then we have Benoit gets the winner of the Benoit match, gets the winner of this match currently. And then we got the ladies battling it out on the B side here. That's going to be a good matchup. Janet Atwell versus Caroline Powell.
Yeah, and they've had some good battles over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting there looking at the bracket and I'm thinking, and I'm looking at the score line and I'm looking at the difference in the fields. And I do have to say that I feel like the East Coast girls, they're coming in strong, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just I feel almost bad for the other girls in the other part of the countries. You know what I mean? Because they just don't have the same opportunities. I'm so glad that Janet started this to maybe give some of those opportunities to some of those other girls around the country.
Yeah, it's a great thing. And don't forget though, ladies, you can. Wow. Was that a practice break or her actual break?
Yeah, Kindra's back.
Oh, wow.
So
Also,
they're
ladies,
back in
you
action.
can check on the WPBA website, WPBA.com. There are regional tours that you can play in all around the country. There's a few in Texas, East Coast, Florida area, West Coast.
Nothing in the middle.
Nothing in the middle yet. Well, we have this one now.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that we can, like, I think Janet's doing such a good thing. But I do believe this is only 4 events. I wish that we could get something more than just 7-foot league action in the middle of the country.
You got to start somewhere, and this is where we start, and then we just build from here. We'll have you be the director of big table operations.
I just think we have a lot of talented ladies kind of down in the middle of the country that just don't get the opportunities.
Yeah.
And I really wish, because I know I can tell you 5 or 6 girls offhand right now that are super competitive, that if they just had the opportunities and the ability to be competitive on a regular basis on 9-foot tables, I think that they would also be contenders in a situation like this.
Well, the old adage from the baseball movie, if you build it, they will come.
Right, right.
So we just got to build it.
Yeah, I'm not willing to go into debt for some of the cost of these tables. I'm sorry. I'm like, I love pool, but I don't know if I love it that much.
Tell me about it. I looked into doing the Gold Crown 7s at Bluegrass, 50 tables. It was going to cost me like almost 600,000.
Yeah, it's insane. And not that they're not worth it, because they are. Like, one at a time, they're absolutely worth it. But
100%.
to take on an investment for a pool room that would be substantial, it's, I mean, you can buy 5 houses for that. People can live in houses.
I have slept under pool tables. I don't know if I could live on.
I'd have to sleep under the pool tables if I put that kind of money into them. People come into my pool room, they'd be like, "Where's Lonnie?" In her bedroom, under table number 3.
Little curtains hanging from the table.
Well, I'm not kidding you. If I had to, that's what I'd end up doing. All right, so Veronique's got a good look here. She's queuing a little awkwardly over the 7-9, but she's putting in all the pre-shot routine work. So we'll see if she can get that last rack she's looking for. Kindra's hoping not. Oh, Veronique. I'm going to just quit talking about her. I mean, Kindra, though, she's got to be good with this. Like, go ahead, She's got to be pleased that she's getting opportunities at the table. She's been able to capitalize on them along the way.
I actually don't hate her playing the bank shot here either.
No.
She can get the cue ball back across the table. Yeah.
Sure.
Because if she misses the bank, she got the 8 ball in the way. If she makes the bank, she can get good on the 7.
All right, so Ashley just made some crazy bank combination shot on the 9 with doing what Ashley does. She's very creative.
Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm.
She's got that birthday juju behind her right now.
Yeah, the score is currently 5-3 in Ashley Benoit's match over Nicole Keeney. Nicole's had some grinders, though. She's played some really great matches, and then she's ground out some, too. So it's going to be a tough one for both of them.
I'm sitting here in my studio in my computer chair, and every time I put my hand to the left of the chair, my dog just walks over and puts her head underneath my hand, so I have to pet her.
She's a princess.
All right, Vero missing the 3. Kindra's got another golden opportunity here. Playing the 3 in and just kind of coming past the 7, playing it to the side pocket would be the smarter shot here.
All right, she caught that ball way fatter than she intended, I think. Unless she was trying to get to the 7 in the right-hand corner, which maybe was the case.
Yeah, that's why I like coming past it, because then she has the whole pocket to shoot at versus trying to have to get perfect on it.
I agree. All right, Frank. So while we're in here and Kindra's doing her thinking about this 7 ball, what's up next for you in Billiard Sports Network?
Pennsylvania State Women's Championship, 2 weeks, $5,000 added.
Sure.
Right now we got over 100 players on the list.
Beautiful.
We don't have a cap because we have 50 tables we can use.
Yeah, that makes
also
it nice.
a tiered entry system. So even if you are not a top tier player, you don't pay as much as, say, a Brianna Miller or a Sophia Mast.
Swish.
So any of the ladies are more than welcome to come play.
So is the event handicapped or is it just tiered?
It's even races, but tiered entry.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
I think that you'll if you keep the races short enough,
I think
Everybody's
it's
kind of fighting.
7-6 or
Mm,
6. I think it's actually 6-5, I
I
believe.
was
I'm
gonna
sorry.
say, yeah. I think that's the equalizer right there.
Yeah, and then everything, all the matches are going to be streamed. All tables have streaming, and then of course the main table will be me, Billion Sports Network. I'm going to have special guests like you and other people coming in,
Beautiful.
and yeah, it'll be fun. We'll see if maybe I can get Allison to do a match or so with us, and should be fun. And then we're going to have photographers there. Josh, my partner in Billiard Sports Network, he's going to be there. We're going to be filming a little bit of some documentary footage, and yeah, it's going to be a great time.
Oh boy, this 9-ball. Yeah, Frank, you're always up to something. You do big things.
Thank you. I try.
All right, Kindra taking another rack. That a girl 6-4 currently at the moment. Veronique trying to just hold on. All right,
This was one-sided. Now it's starting to turn into a good match here.
It is. Absolutely is. Kindra made a great shot on the 7 to get out on that. Wonderful shot, actually. All right, so what's up next for the WPBA? The Dr. Poole Jacoby Tour Championships, November 12th through the 16th. It's held at the Central Wisconsin Expo Center in Rothschild. It's an 80-player field. It is a WPBA ranked event with approximately 40,000 added. I think they're about at that mark. They could probably fix this graphic. I'm not gonna lie. And big shout out to Dr. Poole Promotions and Jacoby. They'll be also having an amateur event alongside. So if you're interested in coming and watching the top ladies players, then make sure you can also play pool. It's like a 2-for-1 deal. You can come play in your own tournament on 7-foot tables, and then come in and watch the ladies play when you're in between matches. It's a really fun event. The hotel is attached to the venue, which makes it a lot of fun. And you never have to go outside. Luckily, this event's in November this year. Usually it's in December. It'll maybe be just a tad warmer. It's usually just bitter cold there. But having to not ever leave the venue makes it very nice.
I unfortunately won't be able to be at this one, but I will guarantee that I'm at next year's, and I will be bringing a party.
Hey, yeah, so for those of you guys who don't know, Frank has been nominated for the board for the WPBA, so congratulations, Frank.
Thank you.
The ladies will be voting on that prior to that event.
Vote for Frank. Vote for Frank.
Vote for Frank. And I don't know if I'm voting for Frank yet, but
You don't have to. No problem.
I love to pick on
I
you,
will be
buddy.
coming for all who have wronged me.
Yeah, I love to pick on you. But it is pretty cool that they went in and nominated Frank for that board position. So congratulations, no matter win or lose. It's still, in my opinion, it's still pretty cool.
And regardless, no matter win or lose, I'm always here to help. So
Yeah,
if I did not get elected onto the WPBA board, I'm still here to help and still here to promote pool and just bring great matches and great content to everybody. It's not for me. It's not about an ego thing. I just want to see great pool being played and leave sort of like a legacy for the next generation.
Yeah, and you do such a good job. I mean, you have all these crazy skills and tools that you've worked on and honed over the last few years, and I think you have a lot
Except
to
for
offer.
being a good pool player.
Yeah, but being a good pool player is not relevant. Being a good pool
I'm
player.
actually a good pool player. I just don't play as much anymore.
I mean, other than Allison and a few others, let's be honest. You know what I mean? Like, how long does being a good pool player doesn't have as much longevity as doing the things that you're doing?
Yeah, absolutely right.
And I'm not discrediting pool. I love pool, but let's be clear. I mean, as you age, pool changes.
Yeah, I mean, just like any sport, as you get older,
of
you're in your
course.
prime, and then you start, eyesight starts to go, just stamina.
Yeah. See,
There's-
you said, well, when I can't draw my rock anymore, I'll still be able to talk about pool.
Yeah,
So, and make videos about pool. That's wonderful.
I'll tell you what, though, if you're not a person who streams and it just sounds like, oh, we can sit in a chair and talk about pool for a couple hours,
It's not easy.
It is not easy to be a streamer 16, 17 hours in the tournament. I know firsthand what Lonnie goes through going to an event, setting up, traveling, getting everything in the boxes, out of the boxes, and it is not an easy thing. So
My
you know,
rank knows it too.
yeah. So make sure that people like Lonnie are a gift, especially Lonnie being one of the only female streamers in pool. I only know two female streamers in pool, and they are top notch. And Lonnie is one of the best out there. So make sure
Thanks,
you
Frank.
support her in the WPBA anytime you can.
Really, I just want to bring it to the masses, right? There wasn't anybody at the time that we started really promoting women pool players, and especially not the WPBA. And I thought, my God, the best women players in the world want to come play on this tour. Why are we not,
Yeah.
why are we not promoting it? What is wrong with this? And I'm so glad that Angela approached me and was like, I have a cell phone and a laptop and I'm going to stream. And I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Have camera will stream.
Have camera will stream. And Angela's, she was right there. She was the mastermind behind the whole concept. And so really I can say that I do it, but I would have never even been involved if it wasn't for Angela.
Oh, good try there by Kindra.
Yeah, it was. And she came around nicely. She had a decent look at the floor.
Yeah, but you know what? A lot of you. I mean, I love Angela too. She's great,
Yeah.
but you can tell your passion with it, and you can
Mhm.
also tell that you're like, if I had to equate you're like a union boss. Like you really care about your people. It's not just you're just going to come in here and stream and leave. Like you care about the girls. You care about making sure that they're heard. They have a voice. It's
Right.
rare to have somebody that does that.
All right, so Benoit just advances over Nicole Keeney. So she will be playing the winner of this match at 6:30. Pretty cool. She's playing well in this event. I feel like she's got a real shot to take this one home. But Rachel's also playing well. So if Rachel can keep that up for, a whole nother day, she got a half a shot at it too. All right, so Chrissy Norris did take the lead over Bethany Sykes. So currently Norris is up 5-3 over Bethany. And then Rachel Lang and Tracy Hardy are at 5s, tied up still. Janet Atwell has advanced over Amy Theriot 6-0, so she whitewashed her. Wow, that means that Rachel and Tracy are hill. I forgot because I forfeited my B-side match that it was only a race to 6.
Oh wow.
Wow, and Giovanna's 5-2 over Houseman at the moment. The winner of that will play Nicole Keeney. Daddy took a 6-2 win over Casey Cork. Janet and Caroline are next. Yeah, so many things going on right now, folks. Still lots of great pool to be played. We have one more 6 o'clock match tonight. Or no, I think we have 6 and an 8.
Yeah, I think you have 8 on the B side, 6 on the A side.
Yeah, 6:30 on the A side.
That's what it is, 6:30.
Yeah. B
Part of
side,
me
there's
wants to
6
see
o'clocks.
an Ashley Benoit, Rachel Walters hot seat match. That's
Yeah. Well, they're your girls. They're from your area. You're familiar.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I will say though that if Rachel keeps playing at the pace she's playing right now, you could possibly see that.
Yeah, I mean, all the ladies that are left in this tournament are great women. They're all here for the cause, all here to play, and it's a good shot by Vero getting on that 4-ball. Wow.
But I'll tell you, it's going to be a tough one. Veronique, if she gets through Kindra, she's got her hands full. Benoit's no easy battle.
Well, at this point in the tournament, nobody's in the battle
for sure,
on that A
but
side. They're all killers.
well, and the race is it's not really short, but it's not an extremely long race either. So
Yeah.
it can get away from you quickly. All right, well done. She really hit that ball well. All right. Go ahead and shoot this 5. Roll the cue forward a couple rotations to shoot the 6 on the side. It does go in the lower left corner as well, but
Yeah, if she gets on that 6, I actually like the 6 on the side here, playing the 5, rolling forward, 6 on the side, 7 on the side, and the 8.
Yeah, it looks like she's trying to draw this back for the 6 in the corner.
She got there too. Look at
Yeah.
that shot.
I didn't realize that she only had a few inches to bring it back. I thought it was a little bit steeper than that. This is good. Good opportunity. I expect Veronique to really take her time and make it work. They're not on a shot clock. So she can, not worry about that. Just due diligence. Right.
And Avero advances. Shout out to Kindra Prestegard though for staying in the match. And
Yeah.
at one point she was down a lot, and then she came back and really grinding it. Shout out to her for that, and
Yeah, a lot of
see
fight
more
in
out
that
of her in the
girl.
future. Yeah.
Yeah, she grounded out. She took advantage of all the things that she was supposed to. She got a couple fortunate rolls, but really at the same time, Veronique should have capitalized on those opportunities. So the game of back and forth is very real in pool. And
Yeah, I got to
for
meet her and
every
her husband. I'm sorry, go ahead, Lonnie.
Yeah, okay. It's all right. Go ahead.
I had a delay. Your voice was coming in late. I didn't want to talk over you. You first.
I was letting you go. I was definitely letting you go. No, I was just saying that, for every good roll, there's a bad, and for every bad roll, there's a good, and it just is what it is in pool. It's the nature of the beast. Oh, Veronique, I feel as though she overshot that a tad.
Yeah. I was going to say I got to meet Kindra and her husband JD in April. I
Okay.
was running a matchroom event out in Yale Billiards, and both of them are really nice people. They both play very strong. I think her husband's like a 680, 690 player. All right, Vero for the win here.
Oh, she's going to take a big deep breath after that match. 7-4. Veronique winning over Kindra Prestegard. No worries, Kindra is still in this event. She'll just be taking more of the scenic route through. All right. Well, guys, we're gonna reboot. We'll be back about 6:30 for an A-side matchup. And then we will see, I don't know if those are perfectly set yet. So I'm going to find out who's going on the feature. And then we will also have an 8 o'clock match, I think. Yeah, so we're going to do the A-side matchup at 6:30. And then are we playing an 8 o'clock match, or did they change it?
As of right now, it looks like there is a 6 p.m. match. And an 8 o'clock match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so, all right, guys. So we've got 2 more rounds for the day. I'm going to reboot the stream. I want to say a special thank you to Frank Miletti. He's getting ready to leave us and go to dinner with his wonderful wife, Mindy.
Sushi time.
That's right. So thanks, Frank. You are a rock star. I appreciate you so much coming into this event. We knew this was going to be a tough one. So I do appreciate all your help and the support. And
anytime, you know that. Just pick up the phone. I'm always there for you.
Well, thank you, sir. And good luck in all your endeavors. And of course, good luck on your nomination for the board of the directors on the WPBA.
Thank you. I'll see you guys soon.
All right. Take care. All right, guys. Frank's going to take a step out. We're going to go ahead and say thank you to our sponsors, and then we'll be shutting the stream down and rebooting. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and you're watching the Brunswick WPBA Semi-Pro Tour hosted by Borderline Billiards here in Bristol, Tennessee.